Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For those who are new, I want to first off say hello, welcome. I am Nisha and welcome to today's video. We are doing vlog style on this channel, so I am bringing you guys 31 different makeup looks using 31 different palettes for the month of October. So if you guys are just tuning in for the first time, hey boos, there is a playlist down in the description box so that way you guys can catch up on the other looks that I have been doing. But we are almost done, not quite yet. Got about what, 2 weeks 2 weeks roughly. What I want to say 13 more looks to do. Today is going to be a fun video because I have had this palette for about a week now, and I'm pretty sure everybody on the beauty planet has got this palette because it was like the palette to get. Y'all ready? Are y'all ready for it? I'm pretty sure you guys already seen on the title, so let me present the moment of this beauty. Da, 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 da. Yes, so this was my first time trying out Beauty Bay Cosmetics. Like, I had bought a palette I think like last month, maybe a couple of months ago. It's called the Wilderness palette. Still haven't tried it, but that was my very first palette that I ever got from the brand Beauty Bay. So I'm like, here I come getting a second palette. I didn't even tried that one. So I was like, look, you need to try the first one. So I don't know how this brand of quality is, but y'all know Wilderness is going to be up soon too. I gotta give her a try. Okay, so for this palette, it ain't nothing but the blues and purples, and of course a couple of shades of neutrals in here. So I kept staring at this palette. This is why it took so long. I kept staring at this palette. I'm like, where do I want to go? So y'all already know for sure, I am coming back with like 3, maybe like 4 looks next month using this palette, because there's so much inspiration that you can just gravitate when you look at this palette. Like, my eyes are like just going everywhere. Like, I didn't know. I was like, what is going to be the first look on using this palette? What is going to be the first look? And that's what I kept brainstorming. I'm like, do I want to do a neutral look? Do I want to do blue? Do I want to do purples? Like, I don't know. Do I want to do combination of blue and purples? I don't know, you guys. I've seen a lot of people do like the blue and purple mix. Blue and purple does go together, as you guys can see, but the way I was seeing it, I was like, See, I like seeing it on my melanie complexion. I feel like there's not a lot of melanie complexion now on YouTube that are doing like new release. I don't even say that are doing like tutorials. Like, I grew up off of Jackiana, Nyx Spray, who else? Makeup Doll, Queen of Blending. Yes, those were my melanie complexion girls that I looked up to because they were, you know, melanie complexion. So I looked up to them to a lot. So to see them not doing makeup tutorials, and we got all these other content creators, no shade, but it just ain't the same. So I feel like I need to come and step in and be that melanie representative. Like, hello, it's me. Hello. But anyway, let's get into this tutorial. I just run in my mouth. Okay, so I already have on my primer, and I'm going in with the All Day Stay eyeshadow primer by e.l.f. I've been liking this new method on putting on a primer first before I go on with Juvia, because the eyeshadows really last longer than expected. And plus, lately I don't know, like I feel like my hormones are like just going wacko. So I feel like it's been going a little crazy, and including my eyelids. They were creasing up on products that they weren't creasing before. So I figured I needed some more bulletproof on the eyes. So I'm just going in with Juvia shade 1, and I'm just going to put this all over the lid. And this is going to give the eyeshadows more of a sticky base, but it's also going to make the eyeshadows more vibrant. And being that we're working with color, we want all of the vibrance that we can get for today's look. Alright, so I'm going to put on some cut crease stencil, because y'all know I'm going in with a cut crease. Y'all know I'm doing that for today. So I'm going to use some kind of old ones. Oh, wait, do they got any more stickiness in them? Okay, so I can't use them. lately I've been able to reuse my little stencils. So I'm gonna take my stencils. Just make my cut crease game a lot more easier. Only easy when I get them lined up correctly. Alright, got that one laid down. Alright, so like always, I want to start off by applying a brow bone highlight, and I try to eye out the palette first and see if I can find that brow bone highlight before I go into my per usual palette. And I'm going to be honest, I don't feel like this can possibly be her. I'm going to give her a try anyway, but I feel like she's definitely going to be too pale. But we're going to give her a try anyway. Oh, I have yet to clean my brushes yet. I'm just so bad at this. I got a bag full of just brushes in here that need to be cleaned. So I haven't been touching them, but it's just like I'm running out of like blending brushes. Like, look at this. All these brushes are dirty. You can go in here too. You need to be washed too. So, but the good thing when you have a makeup brush subscription, your new brushes come right on time though. Right on time, Lord. Girl. So I got some new brushes I can use. Right, we're gonna go for, I'm debating blue or pink, blue or pink, blue or, why am I saying pink? It's not pink, it's purple. Blue or purple, blue or purple, blue or purple. Leaning towards purple. So we're gonna do purple, okay? And the reason why I'm not gonna do blue, because I just recently did blue, which was at 2 looks ago. So otherwise I definitely would have went for the blue. But let's start off with our deep color, and we're gonna go in with this pretty burgundy shade. I'll pat her in the outer. Ooh, she dark, y'all. She dark. She look black. She's so dark. Whoa, and this formula is creamy. Hey, I done found a whole new brand to love. Beauty Bay, yes. You can get all of my coins. And this palette is so affordable, you guys. For this to have this good of a quality already, and I'm just going off of the first eyeshadow, this is everything. I see why everybody and their mama got this palette. Like, this is her. Like, oh my gosh. Yeah, so I don't know if this is a limited edition palette. I'm gonna assume it is because it's a holiday palette. So if y'all are thinking or plating, or if you guys are contemplating on getting this palette, let this video, after this video, give you your decision. Now me, I'm a makeup junkie. Do I have something like this in my collection with these colors? No. I'll probably have maybe like 4 or 5 in different palettes, but just this color story alone, no, I don't have this in my collection. And I am a palette girl. Now I heard like the original, I don't even know the name of it, but it was kind of sort of like this. People were comparing it, and I seen similarities, but not really. I was like, no, it's just a couple of blues and a little bit of purple, but it was a total different palette. Like, I still would have got this palette if I had that one, because that one was more of like the pastel version of this. I feel like this is more of your deeper, deep fall colors, which is really, really pretty. So now that I have that in the crease, I'm gonna go in with a different form of brush, a new one, and I'm gonna blend this out with a different blending color. Okay, so I wanna go with a softer purple, so I'm gonna go in with this color right here. The brush I'm using, this is the Morphe 505 brush. And I'm just gonna take this, and I'm gonna slowly blend that dark purple and this light shade of purple out. I'm like barely putting any pressure on the brush. I really want the brush to do the magic. So blending, I'm realizing like I'm going like pretty high. This is usually not as high I would possibly go when it comes to me blending. Like I'm leaving like a little bit of room. So what I'm going to do as I finish blending this color out, because it was kind of not rough to blend out, but being that I'm working with a dark color and then blending it out with a softer color, it takes some time to blend it out. So I think this is too high. It looks good from a distance, but, and I definitely feel like that brow bone highlight is very not my usual type of highlighter, but we're gonna leave her like this for now, and then as I go on with the look, if I feel like I need to change things up, then I definitely will go in with a different highlighter, because I like more of a, like a brown, not a brown, how can I, this color, but in a powder form. Like that's what I tend to go for. But anywho, I'm gonna do the other side, and I'm gonna do my concealer part to cut the crease. And dang, cut crease is on 10 today. Girl. Okay, let's get into this blend. All right, so y'all got to excuse the background. Somebody wanted to vacuum tonight. Okay, so I'm gonna take this pretty frosty lilac color, and it's so pretty. It has like, oh, look at that. Okay, this is gonna be so cute. Oh, I don't know what formula this is, but it's like creamy. Okay, these brands are like up on some new stuff that I don't even know about. Like I'm pressing. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Like I'm pressing on it, and it's like making like waves. You see that? So it's a different type of like formula. It's really creamy. So I'm gonna pop her right in my inner. Oh, this is so pretty. It's on a whole nother level. I'm gonna go in with this purple now. It's the same purple that I blend my crease with, but I don't think you're gonna be able to like to fully like tell the difference, being that I blended it and now we're gonna pat it, so it's gonna have a different tendency of a color. Take that purple and I'm blending into that, I don't even know what to call that, metallic purple. Oh my God. Girl, Beauty Bay, whatever palette y'all come out with next, I'm on it. I'm on it. Like such an affordable palette. Like yes, I'm on every choo-choo train that y'all come out with. Like for real. Like look at this. All right, so I'm going to take the last purple. I'm going to take the deep one right here. Y'all, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't know if y'all can, y'all. Girl, I was about to mix a blue until I looked up. No, she's not. I'm not mixing no blue in here. Girl. Let me find out that this is her. It was something about these purples. I knew they were grabbing my attention for a reason. For a reason. Oh my God, y'all, this is so this is so pretty. I think I want to do like a little glitter liner, because I can see that it's still a nice cut crease, but I am tempted to do just a little, and I do mean the littlest glitter liner. All right, so I'm gonna take one of my glitter liners. Got these off of Amazon, and I'm just gonna add the thinnest, and I do mean like the thinnest line of glitter. Girl, okay, let me do some. I don't even think I can put liner on because it's such a dark purple, but we gonna do something. Okay, so I didn't add the lashes yet. I was like, no, I like to do the lashes at the end because it's just like, it's like the topper. So we're gonna say the topper towards the end. So I'm gonna quickly do my face. The only reason why I'm doing my face today is because I want to try out a new foundation. Told you this is the second new one that the second new foundation I got. I got one more that I want to try, and it's from Urban Decay. So moisturizer wise, I have on my Glow Recipe Banana Moisturizer Cream. That I have on my primer, which is my BH Cosmetic Modifying Primer. Then for all over my face, I did go in with my Dermablend. I got all over my face. You kind of can see like patches of it. And this helps control my oilness. It also helps give extra coverage for those dark spots. So now I'm going to go in with my Nyx Spray. And then I'm going to lightly shake this. And then give a couple of mists on my face. For the NARS, I have the shade Dark 2. Their shade ranges and numbers were so confusing. Like it's like 3 different shade 2s. It's like shade light, shade medium, shade 2. It's confusing. I was like, I kept having to look over and over of the one that I swatched, hoping that this was the correct one. And she looks like she's the same color family as my other foundation. So I think I'm in her like swimwear. Oh yeah, she definitely looks very close to my Maybelline. And then let's see what's on my desk right now. CoverGirl. Oh yeah. I'm going to give her a couple of pumps. Build her up. All right. A little definitely comes out when it comes to the pumps. And it's semi-watery, but not watery. And this is considered to be a radiant one, so it's not going to be matte. It's going to have like that natural glow, pretty much like the Anastasia. No, Anastasia is more of the luminous, so it's glowy. So we're gonna see what she do. But I always refer people at work. I always refer the Too Faced or NARS, and I'm like, why am I referring something I don't even own? But it always looks so good when they swatch them, and I just was waiting for some coins to buy these foundations because they were pricey, okay? Especially this NARS one. This is almost $50 for this foundation. $80, yeah. I think this was the most expensive foundation out of the 3 that I did buy from Urban Decay, Too Faced, and you know, NARS, of course. Definitely is looking pretty good. She's giving me a lighter complexion. With Too Faced, I felt like it went on dark like immediately. So, and I think this was considered to be a neutral tone as well, because I think my complexion is more of a neutral. So meaning sometimes it can be a cool, sometimes it can be a warm. It's like an in-between. Alright, it's set on for like a couple of minutes. I want to show you guys what it looks like. She looks pretty good. Pretty good. I have such a dark like neck from a certain angles, like from this. You can't really tell, but when I look straight forward, it looks dark. So it's really hard for me like to shade match my chest, because sometimes the neck like throwing things off. I'm like, sis, what you doing? But I think she looked good though. I think she looked like a good coverage, good color. So let's finish setting her so I can really get that feel of it. And today I'm going in with my e.l.f. concealer. I'm gonna go in with Deep Cinnamon, and this one is almost out. Oh my god, this is like my 3rd purchase for this concealer, y'all. I use it so much. Try the NARS concealer. Like I have a little sample one. I ain't a fan of it at all. All right, I'm gonna blend it out now. Okay, I can't really tell the difference between my concealer and foundation. So I'm like, wait, is this a good match or not? Maybe I need a shade darker, just one shade darker. I'm gonna take the e.l.f. Concealer. I like to do this with my nose. I feel like I get a better contour when I cream contour my nose. Look at that news, hi. Okay, for my under eyes, because I'm gonna finish my under eyes before I set my face. As a matter of fact, we can do a little baking, just a little bit. We're gonna do a little baking with Beauty Bakery. Oh my gosh. Eyes, I wanted to add a different color, but I just think that's gonna throw the whole look off. I'm gonna go in with that middle purple. Oh my goodness, this looks so nice. I'm gonna go for my inner popper right now, and I'm not gonna go with my typical usual what I went in with this. Oh my gosh, although this is like really calling my name. Okay, I want to use one of the purples or pinks that I haven't used, which is this one. I don't know why I skipped over this. I was like, wait, I haven't used this one at all. So I definitely want to go in with this, and I'm gonna pop her in the inner pop, the inner, okay? Y'all know my routine, J. LaRue. Let it semi-dry, but not all the way dry. Oh my God, this is so pretty. Okay. This pink is definitely like fading away. I feel like out of all of the eyeshadows that I did try, I feel like this one has more of a pigment feel to it, because she reminds me of other a pigment that I struggle with. Like, she's hard to like work with in a sense. So yeah, but we're gonna leave her be. We're gonna try to make her do what she's supposed to do. Okay, finished dressing my face with Maybelline. I contour with Perfect, and I was gonna grab a blush, but I was like, I want to see if a blush will, if I can use a blush from here. Although it's not a blush palette, but y'all know y'all can use your eyeshadows for blushes as well. So I'm gonna grab the one that I'm struggling with and see if she'd be a cute blush color. Uses in your palette, and maybe that these eyeshadow pans aren't big enough to put a, you know, a blush brush in there. I'm like, why not? A little tricky for an eyeshadow, but she's real cute for a blush though. Lips, I'm gonna go in just with random lipsticks that I have right here on my dresser. And this is by e.l.f. It's called Parlene. And then going in with ColourPop. Look is very deep and dark. I was not expecting these purples to hit like these, but they did. And the payoff, the quality, A1, okay? Like, for this to only be what, I think it was $22, maybe, if that. Like, I really don't remember, but I know it was roughly in the 20s family, and that is very affordable. Like, you're getting how many eyeshadows? 30, right? 20, sorry, 20 eyeshadows. So pretty much $1 per eyeshadow. Okay, and you're getting some really good formulas. So the mattes, they're everything, but this right here, that's that creamy gel feel, I don't know what that is, but I like her. I'm seeing a few palettes are starting to bring this new formula. Ace Boutique had this formula as well. There was something else. Oh, that Teddy palette by Hank and Henry definitely had that cream metallic. It's like the new formula. So I feel like if you ain't got this in your palette, then your palette ain't nothing, okay? Like, you got to get the new gel metallic eyeshadow. Like, it's so much butter. Like, it's like buttery. Like, ooh. You already know. I already said it before. I'm going to come back for November. I'm coming back. I want to say 3 looks, but honestly, to keep it real with y'all, I might come back with more than 3 looks, because like I said, the more I look into this palette, the more I can just do so many different looks. You can get a simple neutral look out of this palette. You can do a neutral with a pop of color. You can do a blue look. You do a smoky blue. You can do a smoky brown, a smoky burgundy, a smoky pink, a smoky whatever color this is, dark blue. Like, you can go so many different ways with this palette. Like, oh, gold and purple. Like, I'm just playing with so many different colors in my head. And this color right here, it's like a different color. It's not purple, it's not blue. It's like a, it has a little bit of like a brown, like a dirty brown and gold mixed together. So like, it's so many different ways you can go with this palette. That's why I was so overwhelmed with excitement when I got this palette. I didn't know where to begin, but baby, I think we got her. I think this is a good starter for the palette, okay? So if you guys have this palette, which I'm pretty sure that half of you guys got it, y'all try this look out. I want to see y'all recreation because I know all of y'all got this palette, okay? And if you don't have it, please quickly hurry up, go get your hands on this palette before it be sold out. Waterline, I did go in with the ColourPop pink pencil. Now I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it's just it's the BFF line. So this is the pencil that I use inside my waterline, just to pop, you know, I didn't want to do black. I felt like black was going to close it up and make it a little bit too gothy in a sense. What else did I do off camera that I didn't show? On my lips, I do have on some gloss, and I went in with the Sour Patch and Morphe lip gloss. I have that right on top. Give me like that holographic on my lips, which is so cute. And then the brow bone, I did change out the brow bone. It was too harsh. You can still see it a little, being that I added that color first, but just to help blend everything out, I'm just gonna show you guys what highlight I always use, because it sits right here on my desk. But this is the shade that I typically go with, and this is the shade in the palette that I always use when I come to my brow bone. Like it always sits on my desk. Like this is the color. Like I'm pretty sure this is gonna hit pan before any other shade in this palette. But yeah, so that's what I did. That's what I did. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like this look. I hope you guys try it out. And of course, please don't forget to simply thumbs up this video if you guys want more looks, or even if you guys enjoyed today's look. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, okay? You guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing. And of course, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another banger.